It just won't work after that.
So you won't be thrilled if that happens?
I don't believe in that stuff, you know. Trump is elected president of the United States. In a kind of historical way, it's exciting because we will see the actual last president of the United States.
Now to a story that's getting a lot of attention on our website. Actor Johnny Depp is under fire for making a joke about assassinating President Trump.
Did you hear about the Hollywood tag team that just KO'd Trump and Melania? Johnny Depp and Morgan Freeman teamed up to deliver a 1-2 punch of sick burns that left the first couple reeling. From Depp's jab at Melania's trophy wife Oscar performance, to Freeman's quip about her job description being stand next to a man who talks louder than God, these A-listers didn't pull any punches. Stick around to find out which zinger made Grumpy Trumpy's face match his spray tan.
No, just to... No, you've misunderstood completely.
Now to a story that's getting a lot of attention on our website. Actor Johnny Depp is under fire for making a joke about assassinating President Trump.
That's actor Johnny Depp with some words that have a lot of people upset this morning. It's all over Facebook, controversy over whether he went too far talking about the president.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Well folks, it looks like Hollywood's dynamic duo, Johnny Depp and Morgan Freeman, have decided to crash Trump's pity party. And boy, are they bringing the heat. These two A-listers aren't just here to flex their star power. They're serving up some truth tea with a side of burns that'll make even the most devoted MAGA hat wearer think twice. Now, you might be wondering, isn't this just more celebrity nonsense? But hold on to your toupees because Depp and Freeman are about to school us all in the art of political roasting. It's like they've been taking notes from late night comedians and decided to give them a run for their money. Let's start with Johnny Boy. He's not just a pretty face with a penchant for quirky roles. Turns out he's got a sharp tongue too. Depp kicked things off by comparing Melania to an Oscar-worthy actress. I mean, have you seen her I really don't care jacket? That's some Daniel Day-Lewis level of method acting right there. But Johnny didn't stop there. Oh no, he was just warming up. Then comes the zinger that had everyone's jaws on the floor. Depp took a swing at Melania's fashion choices, suggesting that her power suits are basically screaming, "I'm pretending not to notice my husband acting like a toddler." Ouch! Someone call the burn unit because Melania is gonna need some ice for that one. But wait, there's more. Morgan Freeman, the man whose voice could make reading the phone book sound like a spiritual experience, decided to join in on the fun. He described Melania's job as standing next to a man who talks louder than God. I mean, can you imagine? The guy who's played God in movies is now critiquing the volume of Trump's ego. That's like the pot calling the kettle orange. Freeman wasn't done though.
Melania Trump unveiling her official initiative promoting healthy behavior among children, focusing on their well-being, opioid abuse, and positive social media habits.
An awareness campaign dedicated to the most valuable and fragile among us, our children. Whether verbally or online, they must choose their words wisely and speak with respect and compassion.
He decided to take a swing at Melania's Be Best campaign. You know, the one that's supposed to be all about anti-bullying? Well, Freeman pointed out the irony, suggesting that living with Trump is probably the ultimate anti-bullying training. Talk about learning on the job. The audience was eating it up like it was a all-you-can-eat buffet of political jokes. But let's be real here. When you've got two of Hollywood's heavyweights teaming up to roast the Trumps, it's like watching David take on Goliath. Except in this case, David's got a killer sense of humor and a SAG card. Alright folks, it's time for the main event. Morgan Freeman, the man who could narrate paint drying and make it sound like an epic saga, is stepping up to the mic. And let me tell you, he's not here to whisper sweet nothings about penguins. Nope, he's got his sights set on a much bigger, oranger target. Now, you might be thinking, can the guy who played God really take on a man who thinks he is one? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because Freeman's about to school us all in the art of the political roast. Freeman starts painting a picture of Melania's life in the White House, and it's funnier than any reality show you've ever seen. He describes her as the human equivalent of duct tape holding together a house full of broken furniture. Ouch. That's gotta sting more than a spray tan gone wrong. But Freeman's just warming up. He's got more zingers up his sleeve than Trump has failed business ventures. He's tossing out jokes about Trump's ego faster than the Donald can tweet fake news. And the crowd, they're eating it up like it's the last hamburger at a White House dinner. You can feel the tension building in the room. It's like waiting for Trump to mispronounce a country's name. You know it's coming, but you're still not prepared for how hilarious it's gonna be. Then, bam! Freeman drops the ultimate punchline about Melania's Be Best campaign. Turns out, living with Trump is the ultimate anti-bullying training. Who knew? Maybe Melania's onto something after all. She's been getting a PhD in dealing with bullies right at home. But here's the kicker, folks. Freeman's not just here for the laughs. He's got a bigger plan. As he puts it, the most powerful weapon against nonsense is laughter. And boy, is he wielding that weapon like a pro. It's like he's been saving up all that gravitas from his serious roles just to unleash it on Trump. As the applause dies down, you can almost hear the sound of Trump's fingers angrily tapping out a tweet. But let's be real, whatever comeback he's cooking up, it's probably got more typos than a Kofef meme.
Late night tweets making headlines again. A few minutes after midnight, the president tweeted, "Despite the constant negative press, Kofef." Kofef is now the subject of thousands of memes with Twitter users and celebrities alike tweeting about the strange message. Merriam-Webster even weighed in. There's often a lull, a delay between the first part of a tweet and the second part of a tweet, but not usually this long, and not usually when the first part of it is so utterly confusing.
Well, folks, it looks like Hollywood's got a new hit on its hands, and it's not another superhero flick. Nope, it's the Roast the Trumps show, starring Johnny Depp and Morgan Freeman. These A-listers aren't just good at memorizing lines. They're serving up some grade A political zingers that'll make you snort laugh your coffee. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about getting giggles. These celeb roasts are like kryptonite to inflated political egos. It's like they found the magic formula to turn all that White House hot air into comedy gold. And let's be real, when Morgan Freeman talks, even the birds shut up and listen.
I never would have, but if I would have relied on the fake news of CNN, NBC, ABC, CBS, Wash Post, or NY Times, I would have had zero chance of winning White House. It's hard for me to believe we are still arguing about President Trump and Twitter. This has gone on for about 2 years now. During the campaign, the fake MSM is working so hard trying to get me not to use social media. They hate that I can get the honest and unfiltered message out. And yeah, he's got 31 million followers, whatever he tweets.
So next time Trump tweets about fake news, maybe he should worry more about real comedians. Cause let's face it, laughter might not change the world, but it sure makes dealing with politics a whole lot easier than sobbing into your Make America Great Again hat. Remember folks, sometimes the best way to fight nonsense is with a good old belly laugh.